Hello and welcome to this Health Astrology webinar. And in this presentation, I will talk about the four elements and how by observing and analyzing the planetary placements in your birth chart, you can better understand your psyche and your body. All right, so let's dive in. We've got four elements in astrology, and each of the zodiac signs is assigned to one of the four elements. So here we've got air, fire, earth, and water. And then below you can see the signs that are assigned to each element. And in the simplest context, the four elements are four states of matter. And this is light, liquid, gas, and mineral. Fire manifests as fire. It releases energy, and the fuel burning energies of the body occur through the activation of the fire element. Then we've got air, and air manifests as air, and it governs the oxygen action of the blood, breath, language, also communication, and our thinking. Water manifests as water, and it rules the fluids of the body, our memory, emotions, feelings. And finally, the earth manifests as earth, and it rules the minerals within the body, the bonds, the building of the body structure, and also it is connected to stamina, food storage, and longevity. So let's look at the imbalances. So we've got the imbalances can be divided into deficiency or excess. So if we don't have many planets or angles in one of the elements, then we will experience deficiency of that element. And at the same time, if we have deficiency of one element, then we automatically have excess of another element. So we will first start from fire. So if you have excess of fire in your birth chart, then you are likely to experience frequent dehydration of your body, also a greater hunger, and this is as a result of hyperactivity. So a very active life full of movement, action. You must be very action oriented, and also this could fire excess could also lead to heart attacks and strokes in more severe cases. It can also manifest as high blood pressure, overheating, and this is also related to hyperactivity, inflammation, itchiness, or sunstroke. So now let's see how we can treat the excess of the fire element. And the first thing, the most obvious one, would be drinking cool liquids. So making sure that you hydrate your body, eating fruits that contain water, juices. Also taking cool baths and or showers to cool your body down. Green color is very soothing, especially after a stressful day, calming music. Here we've got avoid spicy or hot foods, or avoid red color. So red colors is used in marketing to rise our adrenaline. So here in this example, if you are a hyperactive person or impulsive, then having too much red color around you could rise this impulsiveness in you. Avoid hot sun. So here very hot sun can lead to sunstroke, as discussed in the previous slide. And avoid overheating. So here, being mindful about how many layers you put on yourself in terms of clothing, so that you don't overheat. Fire deficiency. So if you have fire deficiency in your birth chart, this could lead to low blood pressure, overweight, and this so fire is action, energy. So if you don't have much fire in your birth chart, then you might lack energy, perhaps motivation to do a regular exercise. So here this can lead to overweight. Sometimes this can also lead to poor eyesight, fire deficiency, depression, poor self-esteem, fatigue. So this is all connected to a regular exercise, fresh air, a walk. This can dramatically improve your well-being. A regular exercise or a walk, if you take if you do it every day on a regular basis. Poor digestive system. So here this is connected to a non-active lifestyle, and a weak heart. This can also manifest in having a weak heart in some people. Now, how can you balance fire deficiency? So here, as I said before, regular exercise, development of the muscles in the upper body, and this can help you with your posture. If you struggle with your body posture, then developing muscles in the upper body will help you with your self-esteem, even because you will be able to carry yourself better. Dance, sing, paint. So anything creative is also very good for fire deficiency. And eating food with spices, like curry, for example. All right, so let's discuss now the excess of air elements. So if you have too much air, too many like many planets in air signs, or your angles as well, then you might be a nervous person, or this could also lead to excess talking. So this is so here it's important to be mindful about when communicating with others, that you don't talk too much, that you let the other person talk if you have problems with excess talking. Mentally unbalanced, hyperactive again, and here especially if you also have fire, excess of the fire element, restless, unstable. Some people get thin and balding hair as well, and indecisive. And how can you treat this? So you can treat the excess of the air element by maintaining a healthy diet, so good nutrition, root vegetables like carrots, for example, implementing a healthy diet into your everyday routine, or a warm meal ideally. Calming music if you are a hyperactive type. Also, regular sleep, a good sleep, so that you can get your mental rest. And yellow and blue colors are also very helpful to balance the excess of air energy. Now, air deficiency. With air deficiency, some people experience asthma, also poor judgment, lack of humor, or yes, lack of humor, slow in thought or movement. So this could manifest in you having to think things through, or like think before responding to someone's our reactions might be a bit slower, for example. Low blood pressure and speech difficulties, because air rules the speech, communication, information. So here there could be some speech difficulties, for example, with air deficiency. And how can you treat this? So with the speech problems, then speech therapy would be very beneficial. Also, with air deficiency, breathing exercises, getting the air balanced in your body, so to speak. Fresh air, so regular exercise, getting some fresh air on a regular basis. Also, yoga, meditation is also very beneficial. All right, so let's see what we've got next. We've got water excess. If you have many planets, if in water signs, or your angles, then you are going to experience water retention. So this can be quite unpleasant, especially in the heat. In summertime, you can feel bloated as well, nauseous. Sometimes water excess can lead to yeast infection, low energy, and this is also connected to deficiency of fire element. Indulgence in sweets and sugary things. Weak teeth and bones, and this is also especially relevant if you have weak earth element in your birth chart. Noise sensitivity, this is quite good. I've met many people with water excess who complained about noise sensitivity. Excess mucus, yes, because you have excess of a liquid in your body, so it will also manifest in excess of mucus. Overly emotional, yes, water signs are emotional, and here with excess of water, you can be overly emotional. Swellings, and also addictive behaviors here with the water excess. All right, so let's see how you can treat the excess of water element. First of all, exercise. So exercise is good for treating all of the challenges in terms of the imbalances of the elements. Also, avoiding or maybe being mindful about eating ice cream or watermelon, because ice cream is based on cream, and this can make you feel bloated. Watermelon, water retention, frequent urination as well. Dry heat, sunlight is beneficial as well. Warm colors, so being surrounded by warm colors, but also perhaps having some accessories around you, being surrounded by warm colors, accessories, or maybe wearing some clothes that are of warm colors. And hot spices are also quite good to treat the excess of water. And now we will look at the water deficiency. So if you lack water element in your birth chart, or if it's very weak, then you may experience insomnia. So with insomnia, it's quite helpful to use lavender. lavender spray, spray your cushion or pillow with lavender, or put some lavender flowers under your cushion as well, and this could help you to sleep. Now, the hydration as well, because you might be forgetful about the liquids, the liquid intake. The feeling of restlessness. You can feel restless, constipated. Here again, a lack of liquid in your body. So it's important to remember to drink on a regular basis. Now, phobias, paranoias, maybe phobia of spiders. Memory dysfunction, yes, because water also rules memory, unless your moon is unaspected and you have water deficiency. But if your moon is unaspected, then you could have a very, very good memory. Insensitivity and low appetite as well. So now, how can you balance that? Swimming is wonderful. So basically, you have to attract water to you. You have to be around water if you like water in your birth chart. So swimming. If you don't like swimming, or if you don't like swimming, then bathing, showering, drinking liquids, having a drink with you. If you work at your desk all day, make sure you have your bottle next to you so that you get this liquid inside you throughout the day. Exposure to moonlight, yes, the moon, the ruler of Cancer, water sign. Wearing silver jewelry is also beneficial for balancing water deficiency. Wearing pearls, dolphins, and this is interacting with dolphins, looking at them, but also having some images on your computer or on your phone, or printed out. This could also help you to balance the water deficiency. And also sleeping, especially if you have insomnia, trying to get that rest, well needed rest. Traveling to lakes, rivers, oceans, and also doing sports in the water, like sailing, boating, fishing as well, and of course meditation. Meditation is always good. Now the final element, we've got the earth element, and this is earth excess. So we will start from the excess of earth element in your birth chart. This can lead to lack of mental creativity, and this is especially relevant if you have weak air element as well. Constipation, also if you have weak water element. Skin problems, insensitivity, great longevity, and this is especially with Taurus on the 8th house cusp. Tendency to overeat or overwork. Now let's see, how can you treat the excess of the earth element? So first of all, you can you can do some fasting every now and then. It's not for everyone, but if this is something that you would like to experience, then fasting is good every now and then to clear your body of all the toxins. Saunas, vegetarianism or veganism, it's quite popular, becoming more and more popular. And here, with that, of veganism, you can even do a day of it. You don't have to transform yourself completely if you are a meat lover, but perhaps challenge yourself for a day or a week if this is something that you would enjoy doing. A regular exercise, and this is especially relevant if you lack also fire elements. So here a regular exercise would be so beneficial. And mental stimulation, and by mental stimulation I mean reading, writing, doing crosswords, learning a foreign language as well, traveling, and yoga. Now, earth deficiency. So what happens if you lack earth element in your birth chart? What happens to your body? What happens to your psyche? And this can manifest in difficulty in maintaining the same steady weight. So you could be experiencing a yo-yo effect. It might be difficult to stay on the same weight for a long period of time. And the same with money. Money could be coming in, coming out, but it's kind of difficult to keep it at the same level. Poor appetite, weak posture. So here, I mentioned earlier the development of the upper body will be very beneficial, but we will discuss the natural treatments in the next slide. The feeling of being ungrounded, and this is powerful, but I will talk about it in a minute. Weak bones and teeth, that's earth deficiency. So now, how can we balance? So with the feeling of ungrounded, so maybe if you have a lot of water as well in your birth chart, you might be kind of flying away into the fantasy world more often than usual. And if this is the case here with the weak earth and maybe also a very strong water, it's very beneficial to connect to Mother Earth in this case. So something very simple like sitting on the earth, sitting on the grass if you go to the park, not on the blanket, but on the grass, so you connect to the earth. Walking barefoot at home, outdoor, in the garden. That's so beneficial. And oftentimes people with weak earth element in their birth chart, they do it unconsciously. And then when they realize that they lack earth element in the birth chart, they are amazed because they are unconsciously connecting to Mother Earth unawarely. A stable routine is very helpful. Weightlifting, here what I mentioned earlier, the development of the upper body so that you can improve your posture. Massage, calcium to make your bones and teeth stronger, and pottery. So here we've got a pot in the picture. So pottery is a lovely hobby that you could also add to your routine if you lack earth element. We reached the end of this presentation. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for your attention, and I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.